My name's Colin Powers and I'm a technical consultant for Nexor. I always knew I wanted to work with computers and straight out of university I wanted to be a computer programmer, which happened to end me up here. And it was only after working here for 1 or 2 years and getting involved in the cybersecurity challenge that I started to realise I was very interested in cybersecurity, and I moved more into that role. So I started off as a software engineer and eventually I've moved into a technical consultant doing a lot more of the hands-on cybersecurity stuff. A typical day can be one of many, many things. It's quite a varied job, so it can be pretty much anything from, I still do occasionally a bit of code. It can be pre-sales where you go and talk to a customer about a problem they've got and how we can help them to solve it. Or it can be delivering some of our products, going and setting products up for them. Or it can be delivering a service, like performing a threat analysis on their system or analysing their processes to see if there's any holes in the security considerations in their processes. So it can be literally anything. It's very varied from day to day. So both the best bit and the worst bit is the travel, which you never know where you're going to go. So you can end up going somewhere really nice for a nice short trip, and you might get your work done on time and then have a bit of time to go and see all the sights and try some of the local cuisine and what have you. Or you could end up working really hard and losing a weekend and spending all your time in an office with no windows in the middle of nowhere. So it's a really good thing at the best of times, and it can be quite irritating at the worst of times, but it definitely keeps the job exciting. So the great thing about cybersecurity these days is it has become sort of mainstream news, and if you go and look at the technology section of BBC News or whatever your favourite news source is, you will see articles, and you can go and Google around and find more information about specific issues. But really the best way of finding information once you get into the industry is to use your social networks and find the right Twitter accounts that you want to follow that give you dedicated cybersecurity news. And it's quite a broad field, so you need to find the sources that are right for you, that cover your little areas that you're interested in. It's very hard to say what direction I think my career is going to be going in. My attitude has always been to not look too far forward and to wait for opportunities and sometimes seek them out and to just do things as they come up that you find interesting. And that's why I went and looked at things like Cybersecurity Challenge, for example. And that keeps things exciting because the sky's the limit, really, when you just wait for opportunities and see what comes up. If you plan too far ahead, you'll find that certain doors just don't open to you that you might want, and you'll miss the ones that do. So I would just say keep your options open and wait for things to come up and always say yes. So the cybersecurity industry is really booming at the moment, and that means there are lots of ways in that weren't there before. So you can get specialist cybersecurity degrees of various kinds at university. You can go to the Cybersecurity Challenge UK, or there are free online courses. There's one with FutureLearn that you can look up that's pretty good that you can just sign up to for free. So there's various ways to get involved now, and if you are interested in it, then it's absolutely worth giving a try.